Welcome to Bull Academy. I'm David. Today, we will discuss the bull case for Uber, the ride-hailing company that leads its market while holding strong positions in related markets. According to Morningstar, this is the bull case for Uber.
Uber's position in the autonomous vehicle race could equalize gross and net revenue after no longer needing to pay drivers. Uber's aggregation of multimodal offerings will drive in-app stickiness, making Uber a one-stop shop for all transport needs. Pressure to pay a minimum amount per trip to its contracted drivers could create a barrier to entry for smaller players, helping Uber in the long run.
Morningstar published that bull case on August 6, 2020, and it holds true today. Uber, co-founded in 2009 by Travis Kalanick, continues to lead the ride-sharing space a year after its 2019 initial public offering. Long before its IPO, Uber has thought of itself as far more than a ride-hailing company. Uber is positioning itself as a world-class technology company that just happens to offer a ride-sharing platform for drivers, commuters, and travelers alike. Today, the company engages in many avenues of businesses, all of which are mainly powered by the technology underlying its consumer and enterprise ride-hailing offerings. A quick read through the brief description of the company on Robinhood will tell you just about everything you need to know about the company and how it leverages its vertical integration to outperform and stay ahead of its closest competitor.
Uber Technologies, Inc. operates as a technology platform for people and things mobility. The firm offers multimodal people transportation, restaurant food delivery, and connecting freight carriers and shippers. It operates through the following segments: rides, eats, freight, other bets, and ATG, and other technology programs. The rides segment refers to products that connect consumers with rides drivers who provide rides in a variety of vehicles, such as cars, auto rickshaws, motorbikes, minibuses, or taxis. The eats segment allows consumers to search for and discover local restaurants, order a meal, and either pick up at the restaurant or have the meal delivered. The freight segment leverages proprietary technology, brand awareness, and experience revolutionizing industries to connect carriers with shippers on its platform and gives carriers upfront, transparent pricing and the ability to book a shipment. The other bets segment consists of multiple investment stage offerings.
Then there's the company's Advanced Technology Group, ATG, along with its other technology programs segment. This segment of Uber is focused on its future offerings. The companies that find ways to outdo themselves are the ones that build lasting brands that print money for generations. That is the responsibility of Uber's ATG and OTP segment. These organizations are focused on researching, developing, and commercializing autonomous vehicles that should eventually allow the company to offer automated ride-sharing services to consumers. Of course, the goal of these projects are to cut the cost of human drivers that would become increasingly unnecessary with the advancements of autonomous vehicles. If that isn't enough to get your investment brain excited, this segment of the business is also responsible for delivering Uber Elevate.
Quote, "The Uber Elevate team is working toward transforming the world through aerial ride-sharing at scale. Imagine soaring above congested ground traffic. With Uber Air, this future is closer than you think. Uber is developing shared air transportation, planned for 2023 between suburbs and cities and ultimately within cities. We're working with our Elevate network partners to launch fleets of small, electric VTOL, vertical takeoff and landing aircraft in Dallas, Los Angeles, and Melbourne, our first international market." End quote.
All of this will be made possible thanks to Uber's data-powered network, which the company explains as follows.
Today, Uber's app provides dynamic insights about traffic and mobility patterns in cities where we operate. By using this data, we can carefully model demand and work with cities, existing mobility and transit operators, and real estate developers to make informed decisions about where skyports should be placed in cities. The data will also help us better understand the demand for this new type of transportation.
Those are Uber's own words about the promise of the potential uses for all the data they are collecting as we speak. Every ride Uber delivers for consumers in large cities and small towns around the world today is an investment in the data that will enable its autonomous future, as well as its potential disruptive entry into the air transportation market. I know we briefly touched on Uber's Eats division earlier, but it deserves deeper analysis. Uber Eats is no small business. People are demanding more convenience as companies innovate further in the logistics arena. The economies of scale for delivery businesses are becoming more convincing as exponential advancements in autonomy are achieved across industries. Uber's ride-sharing platform continues to provide the vertical integration necessary to drive costs down for its multiple revenue streams. All of this spell a promising future for Uber Eats. Uber Eats continues to gobble up market share from DoorDash. With Uber's recently announced $2.65 billion acquisition of Postmates, the combined segment of Uber will have a 37% market share of the food delivery market in the United States. That places it at close second to DoorDash, which has a 45% market share. Uber Eats did just $100 million shy of $2 billion in revenue in 2019, which was $400 million more than in 2018. In 2020, through the pandemic, Uber Eats has already collected $2.19 billion in the first 2 quarters of 2020, with the second quarter showing 68% growth over the first. Clearly, Uber Eats is pandemic-proof, and it may actually benefit from periods of limited mobility in populations. While Uber's ride-hailing business continues to struggle to find profitability, Uber Eats is showing great promise for the company's sustainability story. The San Francisco-based company, led by Dara Khosrowshahi, boasts a market cap of $60 billion. Given that Uber's current share price of $35 is about 23% below its IPO price, the ride-hailing company has a great amount of work left to do to prove to investors that it can become a profitable company with staying power. Most analysts, 83%, rate the company's stock as a buy because they have bought into the story of future success and market domination that Uber's various business avenues are telling investors. Uber's vertical integration, which is enabled by the technology underlying its ride-sharing offering, is its moat. The company has the ability to enter and dominate many markets that can benefit from advancements in delivery logistics. That especially includes transportation of people, food, and other commercial goods. There was a point when Uber was a controversial company that couldn't seem to stop finding ways to make negative headlines. Those times have mostly passed. Uber's future is bright, and we are betting that it will continue to lead the ride-sharing market and eventually become the overwhelming leader in the food delivery market. Lincoln, the founder of bullacademy.org, has invested over $14,000 for about 400 shares of Uber since its initial public offering in 2019. Uber currently accounts for about 11% of his portfolio. Despite only rarely seeing positive returns on his investment, Lincoln plans to continue to hold this position bullishly. Thanks for watching this video. This has been the bull case for Uber. If you would like to invest in this company, its stock ticker symbol is UBER. If you enjoyed it, like the video below, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you know the next time we publish a new video. And if you want to help the channel grow and reach more investors, consider joining our private Patreon community for just $12 per month. As a patron, you will also have a chance to win $200 each month for being engaged. Finally, to learn more about investing and building your wealth, be sure to visit bullacademy.org to watch more explainer videos. I'm David with Bull Academy. Thank you again, and have a great day.